Hey guys, this is Malinki. Welcome back to my channel Voice of Malinki. Today we will talk about high resolution MELT PCR. And if you are new in my channel, please subscribe my channel. And if you like my video, please do like, comment and share my video. So high resolution MELT PCR is a powerful technique for the detection of mutations. Method. This technique requires double-stranded DNA. Suppose you want to detect whether a mutation is present or absent in your sample of interest, you can follow this method. Step 1. Suppose you have two samples in your hand, sample 1 and sample 2. Run the PCR first for both of them. After the completion of PCR, in the sample tube, there are now many copies of the DNA region of interest. This amplified region is known as the amplicon. So now you have two amplicon in your hand, amplicon in sample 1 and amplicon in sample 2. Step 2. Start warming the amplicon DNA from 50 degrees Celsius up to 95 degrees Celsius and put a fluorescent dye, also called intercalating dye in this case. So put that dye in the amplicon mixture. At some point during this process, the melting temperature of the amplicon is reached and the two strands of DNA separate. So melting temperature is a temperature at which double-stranded DNA is changed to single-stranded DNA. So this is the sample 1, this is the sample 2. And when you're giving more heat, they start denaturation of DNA. The intercalating dye we have used here has a unique property. It binds to a double-stranded DNA specifically and when bound emits fluorescence. In the absence of double-stranded DNA, it will not bind anymore and will not show any fluorescence. At the beginning of this process, there is a high level of fluorescence in the sample like that and like that, because at the beginning there is the presence of huge number of double-stranded amplicons. But as the sample is heated up and the two strands of the DNA start separating, presence of double-stranded DNA decreases and thus fluorescence is reduced. Step 3. It is the monitoring step. Separations of DNA strands could be monitored real time. This is achieved by using a machine inbuilt camera. This camera watches this process by measuring the fluorescence. The machine then simply plots these data as a graph, and a graph is known as a MELT curve. It shows the level of fluorescence versus the temperature, like that. The x-axis here, it is showing the temperature, and the y-axis here you will get the level of fluorescence. The last stage is data analysis. The melting temperature of the amplicon at which the two DNA strands separate is dependent on the sequence of the DNA bases. If you are comparing two samples and if one of them contains a mutation in the DNA region you have amplified, then this will alter the temperature at which the DNA strands separate. So now the two melt curves appear different. So the sample 1, that is red, and sample 2, that is green here. The DNA sequence is this and this. So there is a point mutation. So in normal DNA it is G, and in mutated DNA it is a point mutation and G becomes A. So there is a slight difference in the DNA sequence that will alter the melting temperature in two DNAs. Therefore, two melting curves are appearing here different.